It was Israel's 8th attempt to assassinate Mohammed Deif, the elusive commander of Hamas's military wing, the Izz ad-Din al-Qassam brigades. Israel says Deif is responsible for terror attacks that have killed hundreds of Israelis, including playing a major role in the October 7th Hamas terror invasion into Israel that killed some 1,200 people and took more than 250 hostages. In a news conference Saturday, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said Israel will not stop until all senior Hamas officials have been killed. He said Deif and his deputy were the targets of the airstrike.
There is no final confirmation that the two were killed, but I want to promise you that either way, we will get to the whole leadership of Hamas.
Netanyahu said that Israel's continued military pressure has weakened Hamas and made more likely a deal that would release hostages in exchange for a ceasefire. As Netanyahu was speaking, thousands of Israelis rallied in favor of the ceasefire deal currently being negotiated by Qatar and Egypt.
I don't know about Mohammed Deif. I know that keeping the war is bad for all of us. It needs to be stopped, and we need to bring the hostage back. I think Netanyahu, if he killed Mohammed Deif, so he has now his picture of victory, so bring them back now.
Israel went on high alert around the country, telling residents near Gaza to prepare for possible rocket attacks. Hamas officials denied that Deif or his deputy were killed and said at least 90 civilians were killed. They said the airstrike was in the Al-Muwasi area that Israel has designated as a safe zone for Palestinians. In addition to this latest strike, the Israeli military offensive has killed more than 38,000 Palestinians, according to Gaza's health ministry, which does not distinguish between combatants and civilians in its count.
The occupation's allegations that it is targeting Palestinian leaders in this brutal raid and massacre are false and baseless. This is not the first time that the occupation has claimed that it is targeting Palestinian leaders, and then it turns out that this is not true. The truth is that these allegations are an attempt to cover up the scale of the crime and the scale of the massacre.
The Israeli airstrike in Gaza comes amid reports that ceasefire talks had been making progress. Many Israelis say that time is running out for the hostages, and the government's first priority should be to bring them home immediately. Linda Gradstein, VOA News, Jerusalem.